Good evening, everybody, and welcome to round 7 of the 2025 Virtual Formula 2 Championship. And we are here in the beautiful Styrian mountains of Spielberg, here in Austria. The Red Bull Ring awaits our 22 drivers in this sprint race today. Before we get into it though, it's time to show you the grid for both races here in the Red Bull Ring. It's our championship leader Alex Dunn, who starts on pole position, and alongside him is his championship rival Victor Martins. The two title contenders are looking at the front row here in Spielberg. Leonardo Fornaroli, his best career starting position, he starts third for Invicta. He's got Amaury Cordeel in the Rodin behind him. Then comes Ritomo Miyata in the ART, who starts 5th on the grid, and he's got Gabriele Mini 6th on the grid in the Alpine livery. Prema car, he's made his Virtua 2 debut here last year. Sebastian Montoya is 7th on the grid in the Rodin in the Prema car, and he's got Kian Shields in the AAX car, 8th on the grid behind him. And then finally, completing the top 10 will come the two Dams cars of Jack Crawford ahead of Chris Miney, 9th and 10th. Completing the rest of the grid, we have Arvid Lindblad, Roman Stanek, Ollie Gerfer, Joshua Dirksen, Pepe Marti, Sami Megatunif, Luke Browning, Max Esterson, Richard Verschoor, Dino Beganovic, and the two Van Amersfoorts of Rafael Villagomez and John Bennett, who complete the grid for both races here in Spielberg. Now let's get into the action. Time for the sprint here in Styria. Here we go. 6 rounds down, 8 to go. It starts on a sprint here in Austria. What will happen today? 5 lights out, and away we go. A good start from Victor Martins and also from Leon Fornaroli. It's 3 abreast going down towards turn 1. Martins goes to his own done. Leonardo Fornaroli goes round the outside of both of them. What a start for the reigning F3 champion. He leads away. On the first lap of 28, Martins and Dunn are going side by side up the hill. Martins does well to keep the position ahead of Dunn, but Leonardo Fornaroli, what a start for the Invicta. An absolutely incredible start for Fornaroli. He'll be hoping to hang on to his lead for the remainder of this race as Martins and Dunn are continuing to fight for second there, but Martins keeps him at bay. But a great start for Fornaroli, as you said. He leads so far the first lap here in Spielberg. We're right on board with Alex Dunn as he goes into turn 3. Look at it. Oh, he almost went into the back of Victor Martins, and he goes way wide coming out of turn 4. Rejoins the track, banging wheels with Ritomo Miyata. Dunn, who was fighting for second, has dropped down to 5th. That mistake has cost him dearly. Oh, and that is a spin for Sebastian Montoya in the Prema car. And that is exactly not what he wanted. He was running in the top 6, and he's going to drop right down to the bottom of the field as there goes Amaury Cordeel on Victor Martins for second place out of turn 3, and he's got through. Cordeel gets past Martins on exactly the same lap we saw Montoya spin. Martins trying to fight back, but Cordeel has got that second place covered. What a race we're having so far here in Austria. This is what happened then to Sebastian Montoya. He was right behind Alex Dunn and then loses it, and he exits the corner. Oh, mate, you're joking. I can keep going, but that's cost me dearly. Ah, it's incredible, guys. Come on. Martins is gaining. He's gaining. He tried round the outside. Cordeel comes him off. Now he goes to the inside. Victor Martins on the inside of Amaury Cordeel to take back second place. Can the ART get back ahead? And behind him, Alex Dunn is ahead of Ritomo Miyata. Or is he? Miyata's trying his best to fight back. And he goes back on the inside of Alex Dunn. Dunn has got a bit deep. They bang wheels coming out of the corner. Ritomo Miyata trying round the outside of Alex Dunn, down towards turn 6, they're side by side. Miyata going round the outside of Alex Dunn, and it's contact! Miyata's off the road, into the gravel, behind the wheels of Alex Dunn, and Miyata is out to the point of the going off the track. Oh dear, dear, dear. He needs to give you better position, he just forced me off the track, mate. Okay, we're looking at it. On board with Dunn, trying to make a move on Cordeel. Can't go for an inside. They're trying to switch back up the hill. Cordeel does well, but Dunn, oh my word, he's went to the back of his teammate, and they're now going wheel to wheel. Dunn's been forced onto the grass by his teammate. What is going on? The between the two Rodins here. Dunno coming back on the inside into turn 4. They're side by side once more. The two Rodins are continuing to squabble out for position. Dunn squeezes Cordeel. Cordeel sticks to the inside. They're side by side. Onward. We're made on. Cordeel is in. Dunn's in the gravel. He's going to be frustrated behind his teammate. And it's costing him dearly and dearly. What is this guy doing? He's being so dirty. Dunn's going to try and come back on the inside of Amaury Cordeel. Oh my goodness me! They touched and Dunn spun round. What is going on between the two Rodins there? Dunn's been spun by his teammate. Well, Cordeel's not fighting for the championship, but Dunn is, and that has cost Dunn massive points in this race. What the boob is he doing? He just spun me around. Yeah, you need to have a talk with him, mate. You need to have a talk with him. I cannot drive with this guy anymore. He's being a ridiculous team. You need to have a word with him. I mean, you need to have a talk with him, mate. I cannot drive it with him anymore. Okay, just calm down. We'll talk to him after the race. Do the best you can to recover some conditions. Yeah, whatever. Dunn is frustrated with his teammate Amaury Cordeel there. I think there's going to be a big argument and a big debrief down at Rodin tonight, because this is going to get absolutely spicy. Oh, that is an issue for Pepe Marti in the Campos. He's got smoke coming out from the rear of his car, and he parks up at the exit of the penultimate corner into the final corner, and he stops just in front of the grandstand. And that is Pepe Marti's race done. What a shame for the Red Bull Junior in the Red Bull's home Grand Prix. Yeah, I lost the engine. Sorry. Man! Copy. Jump out. And Alex Dunn is in to get rid of those tyres and change onto a set of... That's soft tyres going on for Alex Dunn. Yeah, Dunn picked up a slow puncture after that collision with Cordeel. But what on earth is going on down the road? They are really not liking Cordeel's behaviour with Dunn. I can see them in the pit wall. They are not happy with Cordeel. Dunn has been bullied by his own teammate. I think they might have a choice of getting rid of him for a new driver. We don't know. Hopefully we'll get news of that very soon in the future. But as you heard Dunn's radio, he is not happy with driving with Cordeel in this season. Well, we'll see what happens later on after this race. They might get rid of Cordeel, they might keep him. We'll give you guys some news and some updates if any of this happens. But for now, they are not happy down at Rodin. Picking up Dino Beganovic, as you can see, down in 19th place at the moment. Oh, it will be 18th place as round goes the Van Amersfoort of, I think that's John Bennett. Yes, it is. Sadly for the Brit, he's in the gravel and he's dropped down to 20th place. He's not last because Alex Dunn is over half a minute behind, but Bennett has cost some positions after that spin. Oh, I lost the car in the exit 4. I can keep going, I haven't installed the car. Copy that. Just get to the end. Oh dear, Sebastian Montoya. Well, it hasn't been his day today. He's now got a problem at the back of his Kramer car. A bit of smoke pouring out from the rear of his car. He is out. What a shame. And now I've lost power. What a joke this race is, mate. What a joke. Oh, done pitted. Okay, Alex, we had to retire the car. Save the engine for tomorrow, mate. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's because of Amaury, mate. I can't drive with this guy, man. I can't. I'm done, mate. I'm done. I'm sorry, I can't drive with him. This. He has waited years to return to the top step of the podium. He won the Formula 3 Championship last year in real life without taking a single victory. He now comes to Virtual F2 to come back and win races finally. And he's going to do just that today as he comes out on the last corner. And to see the checkered flag, Leonardo Fornaroli comes across the line and wins for the first time in Virtual Formula 2. His maiden win in the series. What a performance for Leonardo Fornaroli. The Italian wins at last. Glandelio, you are an F2 race winner, mate. Yes! Well done. Oh, thank you guys. Grazie. Oh my god, that was amazing. First win of the season, and that start helped me. Oh, thank you guys. Come on! Let's look at the results then before we end today. It's your new winner, Leonardo Fornaroli, on top for the first time in Virtual F2. Congratulations to him. And he is our 7th different winner of the season as well. Victor Martins, good points for him in the championship. He finishes in 2nd. And Amaury Cordeel finishes in 3rd. But he is under investigation for that incident with Alex Dunn. And also at risk of losing his seat for the remainder of the season. We'll give you some further updates to see what will happen. Gabriele Mini finishes in 4th place for Prema. A decent result for him. Arvid Lindblad in the top 5 from 11th on the grid. Well done to him as a Campos. He will be happy with that. Jack Crawford finishes in 6th. And Roman Stanek, who goes from 12th to finish 7th, score another points finish, so well done to him. And Kean Shields takes the final point for AIX Racing. Alex Dunn maintains the championship lead, but only by 4 points from Victor Martins. It's in really tight in the championship now. Amaury Cordeel's in 3rd, but if he does get kicked out rolling, the man who will replace Cordeel will be 3rd in the standings instead because he's driving Cordeel's car. That's the rules against the Virtua 2 regulations. And in the team standings, Rolling still have a good advantage over ART, 36 points in front. But ART will put pressure on them all the way until we get to the final race in Abu Dhabi. But that has been your sprint race here in Austria. Let's see what the feature race will do tomorrow. We'll give you some updates about Cordeel as soon as we can. Hope you can join us though tomorrow for the feature race here in Austria when Virtual F2 returns. Till then, it's goodbye. I have got some breaking news before we end this video. Amaury Cordeel has been given a disqualification from the sprint race due to his disrespectful driving with his teammate Alex Dunn, which means Gabriele Mini takes the final point ahead of Arvid Lindblad in 4th. 5th, I believe, will be Jack Crawford, then Roman Stanek, Kean Shields 7th, and Joshua Dirksen completes the points. And more breaking news, Amaury Cordeel has been removed from the Virtual F2 season after his disrespectful driving with Alex Dunn. He has been kicked out. Who's going to be taking his seat for the remainder of the season? We will give you some information and see what will happen. But for now, we will wait and see what happens tomorrow in Austria. Hope you can join us then when Virtual F2 returns. Thanks everyone.